Hello, everybody. Welcome to another weekly standings update. This time, we will be going over the standings at the end of Week 5 for the 2026 season here at Nick's Amiibo League. And please stay tuned till the end because once I finish reviewing the standings and the schedules for next week, I will be making a very important announcement as for the future of the league. All right, so now let's go over the standings. We're going to start things first. We're going to start things off as usual in the Northwest Division, where Luigi is in first at 4-1, followed by Donkey Kong in second and Yoshi in third, both of them 3-2. And then Peach is in fourth, Bowser in fifth, both of them are 2-3, and Mario is in the exact same place he was last time. He's currently in last place at 1-4. And now we head down to the Midwest Division where Link retains his title as best in the West. He is the only undefeated fighter left not in the entire league, in the Western Conference at 5-0. And then in second place we have WarioWare followed by Pikachu in third. They are both 4-1. And then we have two more fighters with the same record. Rosalina in fourth and Meta Knight in fifth. Both of them are 3-2. And then Ness is in last place with a 2-3 record. And then in the Southwest, Kirby is in first with a 3-2 record. The Southwest Division is not as bad as it was before, but it's still pretty bad considering that the first place fighter has a 3-2 record. Anyways, Fox is in second, Dr. Mario's in third. They are both 2-3, followed by Zelda in fourth and Bowser Jr. in fifth. Both of them are 1-4. And Samus, I was completely wrong about her. There's actually another fighter in this league that is winless. Samus is currently 0-5, but I bet it'll make her feel better to hear that she's not the only fighter in the entire league that has not won a battle yet this year. However, she is the only fighter in the Western Conference not to win a battle. Anyways, now that we are done with the Western Conference, now let's head over to the Eastern Conference, where we will be starting in the Northeast. Rob is 5-0. He is one of only 3 remaining undefeated fighters in the entire league. So he sits in first place, followed by Lucas in second and Villager in third. They are both 4-1, and it looks like we got a 3-way battle for the top. Pac-Man is in fourth place at 2-3. So because he's the only one with a 2-3 record, he has fourth place all to himself, followed by Mega Man in fifth and Falco in last. Both of them are 1-4. And then we head down to the Mid-East Division where Lucario is in first at 4-1, followed by Jigglypuff in second at 3-2. And then we have Ike in third and Pit in fourth. Both of them are 2-3. And then Olimar is in fifth place at 0-4. And Little Mac is in last. He is currently 0-5. And he is the only fighter in the Eastern Conference who has not won a battle. But there is still plenty of room for improvement as we are not even halfway through the season yet. And now we head to the last division we will be covering today, the Southeast Division, where Sonic reigns supreme. He is currently 5-0 and has the best differential in the entire league, as well as the only differential that's over 1,000, with a differential of 1,018. And King K. Rool is in second place at 4-1, followed by 3 fighters who are all 2-3. Wolf in third, Marth is in fourth, but he's not that far ahead of Wii Fit Trainer, who is in fifth place, but is only about 10 differential points behind him. And then Captain Falcon is in last with a record of 1-4 after finally winning his first battle. And now that we are done with the divisional standings, here is the wild card standings. Not much has changed in the Eastern wild card. Lucas is still in first place there, but WarioWare is now in first place in the Western wild card. This race is getting very interesting, but it's still very early in the season, so it's all destined to change. And now I am going to be showing you guys the schedules for the next week's matches. Here are the Western Conference matches for Week 6. And here are the Eastern Conference matchups for Week 6. Just a reminder, you can absolutely pause the video if you want to take a closer look at each of these slides. And now that we are done with the standings and upcoming schedules, I have a very important announcement to make as for the future of this season. If you saw the stream, which odds are you probably didn't, I made an announcement at the end of the stream. In case you didn't hear it, I will be relaying it here. Starting next week, starting in Week 6, there will be a change in time for the streams. Last week was my final Wednesday night stream. The reason why I am changing the date and time of the streams is because I wasn't getting a whole lot of viewers on Wednesday nights because my viewers were either sleeping or they were busy with something else, which is totally understandable. And also because I was getting really tired. For some reason, I guess I'm just not meant to record and work late into the night like that. So, here is the new date and time that I will be doing the streams. Starting in Week 6, the streams will be taking place on Tuesday afternoons at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. That makes it 3 p.m. Eastern. 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central. That's what it's going to be. I'm going to repeat that in case you didn't hear it. The streams will be taking place Tuesday afternoons, starting in Week 6 at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Okay, so that is going to be starting next week. I will see you guys on Tuesday for Week 6 of the 2026 season here at Nick's Amiibo League. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for watching.